But let me get back to this what's the girl name? The triple threat with the women. Let me get back to this because I'm bothered by this because they just did it last week. Last week, and I haven't given them a bye for what they did on SmackDown with the men's triple threat match, making it into a main event, right? I'm okay with them making it into a main event, but if we're going to be super storyline, story mode promotion, then give me the reason as to why or how we got here, right? I don't feel as though they gave us a reason on SmackDown last week as to how we got to that main event or making that triple threat a main event. Sure, Roman said, "Hey, I did you a favor." How? How did we get it? Right? How did we get the main event of WrestleMania pushing a title match out of the way? How did we do that? That's one. So, okay. I say, you know what? It is what it is. They can't make the same mistake twice. No way they could fumble like that again. Then we get the women. Rhea, Io, Bianca. Do I need to watch it over? I feel like I'm missing a part of the storyline. I enjoyed the build. You had the Elimination Chamber. Io came out when Rio and Bianca was, staring each other down. Io comes and she stands in the middle of them like, "Hey, don't forget about me." I remember I said that when it first happened. So then they have the match on Raw. Io beats Rhea. Rhea's upset because Bianca was cheering her on, even though she was cheering on the both of them. Okay, cool. So we set up a rematch in which Bianca's going to be the ref. They squabble. Rhea smacks the dog shit out of Bianca. Bianca doesn't DQ her. Rhea kicks Bianca. Bianca doesn't DQ her. Io jumps off the top, drop kicks Bianca by mistake. And now Bianca's like, "All right, enough of this. Enough. And I'm okay with that. I sympathize with Bianca. She was right. She tried to give him leeway. Enough was enough. So I'm wondering, okay, we still know that they want the triple threat. How are we going to get the triple threat? That's my question. That's my question. How do we get the triple threat? Talk to me. How would y'all have given us this triple threat? Because that's what I'm wondering. So, you mean to tell me at the top of Raw, the opening segment, you give us all three women, you give me Adam Pearce, and he comes out and just says, "I know how to fix this. We're going to make this a triple threat match." Wait, wait. That's it? Not like, how did we get here? Like, if they would have put the title on Rhea last week, then that gives us a reason for her to be in this match because both of the other women signed. That's a simple fix. That's a simple fix. Granted, I do believe that this match is a triple threat, not because of the name power or the star power. I don't think it's because of that. I think it's because they can't trust Io to be there building up this match with promos. So you got the third wheel in there so that she can do the talking and Io could just play the background, which Io is doing. They got to stop this whole mushing of Io. They just keep redoing the whole mush her out the way, mush her out of the way. She fires up and she hits somebody. The crowd goes wild and they end the segment. All right, cool. You don't got to give it to us three times. You can give me a reason as to why this is a triple threat. Talk to me. What was the reason? Why is this a triple threat? Why is this a triple threat? I need to know why this is a triple. How did we get here? I wanted it to be a triple threat. I want it to be a triple threat. I want them to tell me why it's a triple threat. Because Adam Pearce can't control his roster? That's why it's a triple threat? It's like, just like with the men's triple threat, it's like we're running the ball, we're getting close to the goal line, and then we just have a brain fart. We don't know to cross the goal line. We don't know how to cross the goal line. It's like we need one more play in the red zone to score, and we don't know what that play is. It's like me playing Madden. Bro, in the red zone, I was trash. Between the 220s, you had hell to pay. Once I got in that red zone, that 10 yards, that 10 to the goal line, I had no plays drawn up. I couldn't throw fades, didn't know how to throw fades for years, never knew how to throw fades. I could throw a toss, but they started to change up the way they played Madden and the way that defenders reacted to certain plays. So my toss was dead, my screen was dead by the time Madden what 16 came around. Couldn't do that no more. Uh, couldn't do an out route. The slants they started getting killed by. I remember those used to get killed by Fag D back in like Madden 12. So like I have no play. WWE has no play in the red zone to get us to why this thing is a thing. And I don't think anybody's going to have a problem. I think I might be the only one that has a problem with this. I have a problem with this because people and WWE just keeps pushing down the throat the narrative of we tell stories. All right, you've been telling us a story. What's the rest? How did we skip the chapter? We skipped the chapter. So, all right, let me see. Just off the fly. How would I have gotten this to become a triple threat match? What would I have done to make this a triple threat match? Let me think about this one on my own. All right, Rhea lost. I would have had her win, but Rhea lost. Let's work with that. Vandalism, something. She's got to just be a thorn in these women's sides, namely Io, because what power does Bianca have? She's not the champion, so she can't say I want her in the match. Granted, Io in the first week said, "Hey, make it a triple threat. I'll take on both of these hoes." I'll give them that. But that part of the dialogue didn't continue. They didn't continue with that part of the dialogue. So I would just have Rhea continuously go after Io instead of going after Bianca. And maybe then have Io go to, what's the guy name? I was about to say Dakota Kai. Go to Adam Pearce and say, hey, add her to this match. Because I'm tired of her shit. Add her to this match. I'll take on both of these hoes. And she got to say it like that, both of these hoes. She's got to say it like that. I would have had her do that so that we could get the triple threat. We missed the whole last chapter. We missed a chapter.